Oh my God, there we go. I already knocked it out. Okay. I'll pin this up, even though it's just this kind of show, but whatever. Okay. What's up? I am highly prepared to lose money. I know I said I wasn't going to. I realized I think I screwed up and I'm going to lose some money right now. So you guys can watch me lose money on shipping. I always say it's a marketing expense though, so I don't really care right now. It is what it is. But I screwed up and I'm going to show you guys how I screwed up, okay? All right? Yeah, already. I'm an idiot. I have no mods on the show. So here we go. Mod you up. Mod you up. So what I did wrong, I think, is that I did can you guys guess what I did wrong actually? Can you guys guess why I think I'm gonna lose money on the show? Does anyone know? This is for the show I did yesterday. Yes, flat rate. I so what I think I did wrong was under 1 to 5 pounds, I had it set as ground advantage, the default. It's okay. At least I didn't lose money on every single package by doing 921 max shipping. But I did have the default not set as flat rate, which means I'm gonna have to pay at least $3 out of pocket for every order that I try to put in a flat rate box. So you guys will see as I go through this what's gonna happen. Okay, it shouldn't be the worst in the world. $12.99. Yeah. So I did the 7 something instead. So I'm gonna lose some money, but I don't know if I'm gonna lose a ton of money. So we're gonna start with, I don't know. I have to gather some orders. Let's see. All right. MKR, let's see. MKR, you guys can watch me ship. MKR has 1 item, which means I'm probably going to lose money on 1 item, but that's okay. That's okay. 1 item weighs 1 pound, 3 ounces. 1 pound, 3 ounces weight is what this weighs. So now instead of putting it in a priority mail box, I can't use priority mail anymore. I'm going to have to use a regular box. So I need to go find them. Hold up. 1 second. You find a box that's going to fit these things. Man, I have to get a lot of brown boxes. Holy crap. Yeah, shipping show. Sorry, I don't have any mods set up. I forgot to, I have no mods. Okay, so I'm already losing money on my first order. It is all good though. You guys can see what I paid out of pocket because they only ordered 1 item. So anytime someone orders 1 item, I'm going to be paying money out of pocket, but I think it's going to be less than before. So it's 1 pound, 8 ounces is what I'm paying out of pocket. 1 pound, 8 ounces, which is 16 plus 8 is what? 24 ounces. Thank you. 24 ounces. I'm paying $2.50 out of pocket on this order. It was a $9 order, so I'm still profiting. It's like $6. All right. They do pay for shipping, but so the downfall of doing 8 to 11 ounces is that you pay out of pocket if someone only orders 1 item. But it's not the end of the world because your bids are higher because people see a lower shipping cost. So I still made money. I made a few bucks on that. Yeah. So any orders that are over a pound, you guys are gonna watch me pay shipping on. And if this was one of your orders, don't feel bad. I'm literally just showing this for educational purposes. I don't care. This happens every single show where I pay money out of pocket. But what I'm more concerned about is the bigger orders. So you guys will see what happens with those. We're starting off. I'm literally moving in order. So the priority reset ship. Yeah, so I changed my shipping settings. So now you won't feel bad. I know you won't. No, I don't want anyone feeling bad. All right, my next order is going to be Sin Queen, number 97. Let's see. Boca Bell, 95. Tangled, 93. Celtic Mist, 96. Sin Queen, 90. They got 1 item for $5. Okay, 1 item for $5. It's not going to cost me any money out of pocket because it's a small little thing. Hey, look, you're in the chat too. I love it. 1 small little thing. Okay, box this up. Oh my God, I don't know how to build these boxes. What are these boxes that I got? You guys can't even see me down here. Okay, wait, this is like a puzzle. Holy crap. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna put this in a different size box. We're gonna put this in, what even is this, bottles? I'm gonna put it in one of these boxes up here. This is gonna protect it better. I try to use boxes whenever I can, opposed to like poly mailers. Because even though I wrapped the crap out of it, I always want your guys' stuff to get to you safely. So yeah, probably. All right. I'm not douchebag. I'm not gonna eat it. I would never. Okay, that's done. Sin Queen is about to be generated. I'm keeping it at 11 ounces because it's only 6 ounces. So my dumpster today. What's your dumpster today? Oh, this is your dumpster? Wait, what else? I think I missed some chats. All right, next order up after Sin Queen is Boca Bell. 1 item. This one's gonna probably cost me a few bucks. We'll see. Again. So when you think, people get really upset because they're like, oh, I ran things at 8 to 11 ounces. People only ordered 1 item. It really sucks. But your bids are generally going to be higher when you run things at 8 to 11 ounces. So this order was $6. It can no longer go in a flat rate box. This is to go in a regular box. I'm going to go grab that. Even though it's a pound, it's now defaulting to Ground Advantage. So I'm going to put it in, I don't know. What box should I put in? This box? This box? Sure, both boxes. Thank God I have brown boxes. Nah, don't tip me. Do not. Just hang out. I'm happy. Or go stream my YouTube videos. I have not looked at any Barbie stuff. No. I'm just doing a shipping show right now. I see how much money I lose. I'm more scared about that estate sale show than I am about this show, to be honest. Okay. So that was number 95, Boca Bell. 1 pound, 15 ounces. 1 pound, 15 ounces. 16 plus 15 is what? 31 ounces. What's up? So $2.50. It's actually cheaper now. If someone orders 1 item, it's actually cheaper than before. So that only cost me $2.50 opposed to before. It would have cost me $3.50. So I'm saving $1. I'm fine with it. I like it. It's nice. And then my box size, look, my box size is under 12, 12, 12. So I'm keeping the box size the same on these. Also, USPS is now charging for any labels, any hazardous materials labels. I'm just covering up all the labels because I don't want to play around with them charging $50 or whatever the crazy price is. So just cover them all up. All right, let's print that label out. And it's good to go. All right, next order up is Witch. Witch is next. So Witch left something behind when she was here that she needs me to ship out with her order. So I'm going to ship that out too. She ordered something from Walmart. Eat that one, right? Okay, she got a shirt from Walmart. It's better not put me over a pound, Witch. Okay, put that on the box. Another thing I've been doing lately is I've been taping over so I'm not going to show the address, but I've been taping over the label. So over this label, I'm taping over it because 1, sometimes they fall off in transit, and 2, people have switched labels off on me before. They've decided they're going to switch the label, put it on another box, and then tell me that I sent them the wrong thing. So I intentionally destroy the bottom of your label. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I put that over the barcode to make sure that you guys can't, not you guys, but people can't do that because I don't play with that. So Witch is next. Gonna put a little thing on there, use her shirt to wrap that up. And then she's gonna cost me money. 11 ounces exactly. Generate her label. and she's good to go. So I've had a couple people who have thought it would be smart to tell me that I sent the wrong item in transit, and they put a random item I've never seen before in a box, switched out the label, and put it on a box that had something completely different in it, and then said that I sent them the wrong item. So I don't even, I'm not going to give an example, but oh, you didn't have to do that randomly. I appreciate you. So yeah, people do some crazy stuff. So I intentionally destroy the label. I tape over them just to make sure that if someone is to decide that they want to switch the box, put their label on another box and say I sent them the wrong item, it's gonna destroy it. I mean, there's still ways to do that. I guess you could put it to the other side of the box, but it's gonna. Should a seller do ground? So I do flat rate. If you don't want to pay any money out of pocket, I think the best way to go is to do flat rate under 5 pounds, and then over 5 pounds, ground advantage. All right, that one's done. Next order up is Tangle. That's a Starbucks gift card giveaway. Generate that one. Print that out. Even pages. Over 5 pounds, I'm doing ground advantage. The reason being is that I'm not doing max shipping. So I'm doing ground over 5 pounds. If you're doing max shipping, do not do ground over 5 pounds, or you're gonna have to pay for every single item over. I'm forcing my buyer to pay because I'm not trying to lose money on, especially because I do stuff like estate sales. I pay out of pocket. The other way around, correct? That's correct. But way around that is to do smaller weights. So 4-ounce items that will take 20 items, make it over 5 pounds. Yeah. So he's giving another way right there. I'm still figuring it out. What's up, F Trucking? Am I back? Probably back. Hold on. Is my sound back? Yeah, so I'm doing custom shipping profiles. I'm gonna plug this in so that thing uses it. Custom shipping profile, 6 items per box is the way I have it set up. But if you're doing max shipping, don't do ground over 5 pounds. You're gonna pay every single thing out of pocket. All right, Dolores, I need to write a thank you note to Dolores real quick for blessing the chat. That's what I do. I handwrite thank you notes if you bless the chat. Okay, done. Should I keep it as flat rate and hope they pay more? Should I keep it as flat rate and hope they pay more? I'd make it flat rate under 5 pounds. Okay, so I don't understand how people on this app are doing $7.75 max shipping and not losing money. That's what I've been trying to think it through. I'm not understanding how they're doing that shipping and not losing money on shipping unless you're just running tiny items. Does anyone understand that? I get that, but yeah, you're funny. You're funny. Midday, people think I was crazy. You're funny chasing antiques. But yeah, if you're running heavy items, it becomes super expensive to ship out. So I don't know how people are doing $7.75 max shipping. It's not clicking with my brain. Unless I don't know. I have no idea how that's working out. I did a show last night, did all the hankies and linens, had one buyer 5 pounds, there was an extra $4.80. Yeah, once it goes over 5 pounds, it becomes extremely expensive. Shipping from Friday's show was crazy. Celtic Mist is up next. 79.80.86. 1 second, I grabbed it. 79.80.86. 86. 6. 97 80. 80. 79.86. So this is it's quicker. Someone else helping me. That's ordered. $79.80, 86. So 3 on the $65. Gotcha. You can write the averages off as a loss. That's true. That's what I do. Yes. Okay. So Celtic Miss is going to be under 5 pounds. I have to put this in a box, a ground advantage box. This is going to fit in this little box right here. That's what we're doing right now. We're working on a shipping from yesterday. So if I did decide to keep flat rate and 10 items to a box weighs 4 to if I did decide to keep flat rate and 10 items to a box weighs 4 to 7 ounces on the app, but actually weighs more, does it matter? I mean, if there's 10 items in the box and they're paying for that, then no, it's not going to matter because it's going to cap it at the flat rate price. That makes sense. So I sold a bunch of big stuff today for the estate sale show. So maybe if I have time, I'll do some of that show next. I did sell some big things yesterday too. Let's see what happens. All right, Celtic Miss package. I'm not changing the dimensions. I did not see your question. No, it's $12.99. Yeah, flat rate. You can have any. You can have any weight up to 70 pounds in a flat rate box. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not offering that. I think though, I think you could technically tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe this is a little immoral, but you could have your max shipping price be anything. You could have it be $1 million if you wanted to. I would never do that, but like I could set my, I don't know, I could set it to what, $30 max shipping if I wanted to. It won't show up on your show. Yes, you can do it. Mute the mic when you ship my. You're funny. All right, so this Celtic Mist is not costing me any money out of pocket for this order. It is a little over a pound. We'll say it's 40 ounces. It's under 5 pounds, so it's not going to cost anything. Generate that label. I feel like I'm good even without max shipping though. Honestly, this is going to sound really bad. I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it because I'm brutally honest. I feel like the people who are doing $7.75 max shipping and trying to make that the norm are hurting sellers who sell bigger items. Because some of these people, no, I changed the box size. So that's what you guys are going to watch me lose money on is when I have to change the box size. There are a lot of sellers on the app who are not changing their box size. I got audited by USPS. You guys don't know. They said that any package that I don't have is the correct weight, I'm gonna have to pay up to $10,000 per package. Sorry, correct with the correct dimensions. Without the correct dimensions, up to $10,000 per package without the correct dimensions. So I make sure it's down to the T, correct dimensions. I have my measuring tape up here. If it's 12, 12, 12, I don't change it if it's under that. But if it's over 12, 12, 12, I change it every single time because you're supposed to do that and I'm not messing around. 77, 89, 93. That would absolutely, I'd have to go to bankruptcy. File bankruptcy. 79, 87. This is Sin Queen's Orders Net. Wait, no. Am I working on? Tangled. I might have her drinking. 1, 2. So 93, 89, 89, 93, 77. 70, 70, that one. 76, 3, 77. All right, that's Tangle. TANG. They should be grateful for all the business you generate, not be real honesty up in here. But what I'll be charging at and USPS will do that too. I know, I agree. They other sellers did unfortunately ruin it. What is this gonna weigh? This is gonna weigh 4 pounds. So I can use a ground advantage box is what I'm using. Yeah, you gotta change the dimension and everything. Yeah. So if you're not honest about dimensions, you may get caught. I don't know. It's not worth it. It does hurt my business really bad though. I'll be honest about I mean, it's just because we've trained buyers to expect low shipping costs. Even me, I want low shipping costs when I go into a stream. And so I can't, it's really, really hard to keep my shipping costs low and for people to understand why I can't run something like a giant night up here when there are other sellers doing it, you know? I can't, it's not worth it unless I'm charging a crap ton of money. But USPS is, it makes a difference on eBay for smaller bucks as well, which is weird. But Whatnot is changing carriers. I think they're going to add US FedEx and UPS potentially in November. So maybe it'll be better. I don't know. All right, I'm out of tape. Where's my other tape gun? My other tape gun, where's it at? I don't even like the one I'm using. So. Yeah, so FedEx or UPS has been losing a lot of my packages lately have been lost by UPS on eBay. Because I ship all big things, like I sell all big things on eBay just because US or Whatnot's not realistic to do that. So expensive. But they've lost 2 giant packages of mine that have been like over $500. And so I'm not a big fan of UPS either. All right, this is £4 for a Tangled order. This is not going to cost me any money. It's under £5. So I'm good to go. I just couldn't put it in a flat rate box. Save that. Generate the label. So far I've paid like $2 out of pocket on shipping. Okay, $2 out of pocket on shipping so far. And what have I made so far on estimated earnings? Completed earnings so far are $92. $92 have been made. $2 have been paid out of pocket on shipping. Doing pretty well. That's done. Next one is Shirley. My grandma's up next, 59 and 63. 59, 63. This is Hello Fly. Let's see. Stand it. Cover up the label on it. Little red cell is 65. It's going to go 69. Debs. Chasing Antiques, ordering a giant glass piece. Deb. Right here. Tammy Tat. Here to my left. Right. Backwoods. Tangent. Kevin Bacon. Deb, separating the order. Backwoods. 59. Is my grandma in the chat right now? You to watch me pack your order. 59. A Hello Fry, 66. Hello Fry also got these. Shirley, 63. Okay, so again, they can't go in. Yeah. I personally, I'm not trying to eat a ton of shipping like that. Also, it makes it easier when you're shipping to do custom shipping profiles because I don't have to unbundle 25 different times. And I don't know, like at the end of the day, I just want to make my shipping life easy so that I can go do other things. 63 and 59. So I can do things like run giant flat rates full of things for you guys. I'm not. Great. Sure, you're gonna go in a nice little Barnes and Noble box. Some of the best places to get boxes, FYI, are Barnes and Noble. I believe the reason USPS went to ground only is because it makes more sense for them to reduce the cost to offer free priority. That makes sense, yeah. Barnes and Noble and Ulta are some really good places to get free boxes, FYI. Those are some of my top box places. This is under a cubic foot. It's 14 by 11 by 5. So I'm good. I don't have to change dimensions. Okay, Shirley got some dolls, and she got this little Tupperware thing. Ulta Beauty is a good one. Some bubble wrap on the Tupperware. Tape it up. Should fit in here, right? Let's see. Yeah, that's under 5 points. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this so you guys can see what happens. What I'm losing money on. Shirley's package is under 5 pounds, under a cubic foot. It's costing me $0. I'm generating her label now. Don't put your glass in it. Yeah, right. Imagine USPS would hate me. Okay, next is Carmela. She got one thing. It was number 58. Carmela. Before and the young hunters that. All right, that's our new bin. Wait, no, it should be in this bin. Who was that? Who was doing next? Tanger. Horrible. Oh, I did that one actually. You got crushed glass. I have not tried that. I just grab mine from the dumpster usually. I wasn't prepared for this change. I should grab some more boxes. I should have enough though to be good. Yes, you do get 5 mistake covered by whatnot every week. They may be getting rid of that eventually though. That's interesting. That is very interesting. I wonder why. Okay, we're gonna do Deb's next. Deb has, I think Deb might have 2 orders. Deb's, nope, just one. Okay, it's 46.62. All right, 70. Let's print out the packing slip so I can check them off as I go so I don't mess anything up. Print the packing slip. Okay. 5 items, 48.62. 62. 71. 62. 71. 72, 74. 72, 74, 46. It's back here. 46. How much is this gonna weigh? Let's see. You were planning to do a 12.9 max. Flat rate isn't blocking auto charge. What does that mean? So this is gonna be 6 pounds. This is gonna be 6 pounds. I have to play around with this. Let's see what this is gonna cost me. They paid $95 on their order. 6 pounds would cost me $3.59. If I put it in a flat rate box instead, let's see what it would cost me. Let's do a medium flat rate box instead. It's gonna cost me $5 to use a medium flat rate. So I'm not gonna use a flat rate box. I'm gonna use a regular brown box. It's gonna cost me $3.59. Grab the brown box. Okay, so $3.59. We're gonna round that up to 4. Just make things easy. So that's $6 on shipping so far. $450. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, smaller sellers too. Like if someone else was to sell this for, like I always think about the smaller sellers on the app, and if they're not getting a lot of money for their stuff, you guys are gonna lose a lot of money on shipping smaller sellers if you're not getting as much money for your items. Because like this is a $95 order, I'm paying $3.59. If you had only sold that for like $10 because it was like small things, you'd only be making $7. Let's say you have costs too because you're not getting your stuff from the dumpster. Then you're really down bad. So just keep that in mind. And then it feels like you're making no money and it gets discouraging. It cost me $4 in shipping for that order, $3.59. Okay, I'm gonna save my changes, generate the label. And yes, it's live on YouTube as well. So if you guys want to rewatch this, also you can rewatch it here. If you, I set up this and that instead of the other option thing. You can rewatch video receipts on here as well. All right, confirm that. And is it gonna rain here in Jersey? Print this out. Prints. If I sell something for it, I wouldn't do that. That's why I don't do dollar stars because I fear that. And people are always like, "Oh, you get your stuff from the dumpster. Why do you care?" It's because my time is money. So like, as soon as I start to feel like I'm working for nothing, I'm like, I could go do something else and make money. You know, like I could just throw this stuff back in the dumpster, post one little industrial part on eBay, and have the rest of my day to sit by the pool. Like that's how the way I think of things is my time is money. It's not about the money I'm making from the stuff. It's about my time at the end of the day. All right, that order's done. So that's why I recommend not doing dollar starts, just because everyone's time is worth more than 59 cents, which is what you make after fees. Oh, really? Only if you upload it? That sucks. All right, John's next up. Wait, no, John's not. Carmela is, but I'm gonna do her soon. John has 6 items. He has 45, 47, 48. 45, 47, 48. 52. 48. 45, 49, 7, 25. Said 45, 47, 48, 49, 52, 53. Yeah, but up to 55, I didn't miss the Okay. This is weighing 2 pounds. It's gonna weigh 3 pounds, a little over 3 pounds with under 5 pounds. They go in. It's kind of box, brown box. Let me pack this up nice. Let's take the camera stuff, stick it in here. Wrap that in a little bubble wrap. And use some nice eBay tape on the inside of the package. Shipping supplies aren't cheap either. So Whatnot gives me Whatnot tape. So we're doing it. All right, then you got this too. Make sure it's still under 5 pounds. 3 pounds, 13 ounces. What did you see, my teeth? My teeth. All right, we're gonna take this to the next order up is who's next? Did I generate that one? No, I didn't. John, print label, even pages only. Randomly, I appreciate you. You're supporting me just by being here and by hanging stuff up. I appreciate it. All right, next up is Ash. Ash ordered 2 items. 2 items for Ash. So as long as they're not gigantic, heavy items, I should be okay. What were the item numbers? 44 and 51. 44 is over here. 2, 43, 1. What was that? 32, 39. Might have put it in another bin. I'm an idiot on that one. And video receipt. Let's see what I watch that. But I'm gonna make a new video tonight or tomorrow on how much money I make versus how much money I. All right. Some kind of camera. It's not worth my time to keep digging, so I'll probably to the side and then it will show up. It's probably fell a little bottom of the bin. Lil Red is next up. See my question above. So let's say they're heavy and huge. You just have to set them at a premium. You have to sell them at a premium if they're heavy and huge. If they're over 20 pounds, I wouldn't even run them. 44 and 51. Like, I have no shame in saying no to people anymore. Like, it's just, at the end of the day, you have to look out for yourself as a seller too. What did I buy? I think you bought 2 little things. You have to look out for yourself as a seller too. So, like, as much as I love all my buyers, like, I want to do what's best for them. If I'm packing big, heavy items, I'm gonna be super annoyed if I'm losing money and I'm not gonna want to sell. So do what makes your life easy. 43.65. 43. More red. I think you got that cool thing over there too. You got this thing. Yeah, ephemera. 43. 65 was. Just put it over here. Backwards. Well, right. 65. You got a bunch of little stampers. The photo in the blocks. Yes. I'm impressed that you remember that. I don't remember when I buy stuff usually. Okay, this order is not going to cost me any money. It's under 5 pounds. So I'm going to put this in a box. This set the box. It's nice and flat. I just built the box upside down. It was easier before with the flat rate boxes. I'm gonna say that, but it's all good. 45 or some. Pull that overpack. Overpack that underpack. Randomly, you crack me up. All right, Little Red order. About to generate that label, costing $0, under 5 pounds, under a cubic foot. Generate label. I changed the dimensions. Yeah, I try not to sell anything that I think is going to go over a cubic foot. The time I get myself in trouble is when I sell a bunch of things. Like, for example, here, I'll show you guys something. Let me print out this label. So if I earlier at the state sale had taken this stuff and not sold it as a single item here, if I had not sold this stuff as a single item, it would exceed a 12 by 12 by 12 box. I'd automatically be unbundling a shipment and that would cost me money because it'd probably be cheaper in a lot of situations to do two 12 by 12 boxes than it would be for me to do a box that's like massive. But you got to play around with it. You know where it's going to. I haven't had to unbundle anything yet. So if I do, you guys will see what it looks like. Okay. It's a red. Done. Next up is order going to Hawaii, number 41. I'm hoping and praying, guys. This is when you'll see me praying this. That my order is under a pound, because if it's not under a pound, it's going to cost me a lot of money. I'm probably going to lose money. 41. It's going to be over here. It's 14.2 ounces. So this is going to have to go in a padded bubble mailer. How do you sell an individual item and prevent bundling? So I have everything as custom shipping profiles. So it's bundling all my own items are getting bundled up to six items I have in a box. Up to 6 and it resets. All right, Hawaii order is 14.8 ounces. Now make sure you guys change your settings or your weight. So I have to change this to 15 ounces. I can't leave it at 11 ounces because they're going to charge me on the back end. On the front end, look, it cost me $0. If Whatnot sees, if USPS, they're weighing packages. If it goes through USPS's system, which it will, and they catch that it's 15 ounces, you're going to get charged money. It's going to auto charge your Whatnot accounts. So make sure you change it. $0 on the front end. And generate that label. Print it. Even pages. Thank God that was under a pound. Whew. Yes, exactly what we said. All right, next up, we have number 40, free Mar. One item. Okay, number 40, 42, 40. Over a pound is going to cost me money to ship. It's a bunch of pastel things. Yeah, I think doing it live is the best way to learn. Also, we're all doing it together, so you guys can see that I'm really being honest about this. I want to get a bigger box size on something so that you guys can see what happens. All right, so this is going to cost me money. Let's see how much. This in a box. And they're pastel marker things in a box. I'm gonna put some packing paper around them. Make sure they don't get beat up in shipping. My front office at my apartment complex, I don't get these out of the dumpster. My front office never uses these. They don't hand these out, so I asked them for them. If you guys see newspapers in your box, that's where they came from. They're brand new. Oh, you're posting? I hate that. I hate it. But selling on eBay is nice. Like I sell my industrial on eBay. I sold so far this weekend I sold 2 hearing aid speakers, hearing aid charger. That was like $150. I sold a pair of designer shoes because you have to have a COA on Whatnot to run them. That was another 150. And I saw the skateboard. I'm not excited to ship that. It was like 65 bucks. All right, this was 2 pounds on this. Let's see what this costs. Shipping settings, I'll show you in a second. I screwed up on this show though, my shipping settings. All right, this order is costing me $2.50. The buyer paid $8 for their item. So I'm making, I'm still making over $5. All right, that was 250, 250. Confirm. The award did not sell yet. No, I should probably drop the price. It's grounded. I have it set for ground advantage because I'm not doing 921 max. If you're doing 921 max, you have to make sure it's set to flat rate box. If you don't, then it's going to auto charge you every single order price after. Right now it's charging the buyer, but it would charge you as a seller, I believe. I don't know if I'm wrong though. So I'm doing ground advantage for over 5 pounds, and I have it set now to flat rate box under 5 pounds. So I'm going to make my buyer pay $12 shipping, I think, so I can use flat rate boxes. We'll see based off how much I pay on this show. I guess it would depend on what I'm running too. It cost me one of my free mistakes every time I changed it. Yeah, hasn't happened to me, but I'm also not far into the show. I'm moving slow. All right, we got, who's next? Tammy Tat is next. How many things does Tammy Tat have? Tammy Tat has one order of 6 items. 84, 82, 78. $84, 78. Oh, there's cars. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna go. I don't know what this is gonna look like. Tammy Tat. Sharp with the bless the chat. Sharp, you're awesome. Guys, let me add. I don't know. I don't have a giveaway. Hold up. I'm gonna add a giveaway. If you're not following Sharp, I don't know what you're doing because he's amazing. He is always blessing the chat in a bunch of different streams, showing his support. He sells knives on whatnot, knives. One sec, Starbucks. And he's just an amazing person, super sweet. To you. Oh my God, I can't spell. To you. You. I'm gonna add 10 of those in here. 0 to 1 ounces on that giveaway. Save next. And publish. Then run giveaway. There we go. You haven't spent money? That's good. Well, you don't have to spend money here, but I appreciate it. Guys, he really is amazing. Give him a follow. Okay, 84, 82. So wait, 55, 70. Well, I need to get a packing slip so I can mark these off as I go. I'm gonna end up messing this up. Print my packing slip out. 84, 78. 84, 78, 55. And 36. Eight. Please don't do that. 44, Ash, right here. 36. Okay, we're gonna go in a 12 by 12 by 12 box. This person spent $55. 6 items. 3, 4. How do you guys like this stuff that I have that I've been shipping your glass stuff out with? Probably fun to unwrap your stuff, right? All right, it's not breaking though. It is not breaking. That is 6 pounds, 5 pounds, 15 ounces is what that is. I'm just gonna say it's 6 pounds. It shouldn't be too brutal, I don't think. Tammy Tat. 6 pounds. Again, they spent $55 on this order. 6 pounds is gonna cost me $6.27. What would 5 pounds cost me? 5 pounds would cost me $0. What about if I do the exact weight? Let's do 5. 15, hold up, calculator. 5 times 16 plus 15, 95 ounces. Does that make a difference? Ounces, 95, 627 still. All right, so I'm just gonna say it's 6 pounds. 6 pounds cost me 627. I'm on a $55 order. So it's not the end of the world. Pretty good. Print this out. And the dimensions are 12, 12, 12. Okay. It's not bad. Confirm. And you got like 20 seconds left on that giveaway. Make sure you get in there, follow it sharp. I might have missed some of the chat. I don't know. Even pages only. What are you guys all doing right now? You guys have got to be multitasking. There's no way you're just watching me do this. You're just, oh, you're listing? Listing? I love it. I love it. That's awesome. If you're not listing, maybe this is your sign. I just print that twice. I did. Learning. I love it. Watching you bite tape. Going through all your pennies. You find any good ones? Bought a stamp book at the flea market trying to figure out what's worth it. How's that going? I've done that before. My brain can't do two things at once either. That's why I don't do shipping shows very often. It's hard to do two things at once, but it's also it keeps me, what's the word? I don't know. It's like I need to just do it and get it done because I've been dreading shipping and I wanted to save it because it's the weekend, but being on live like it holds me accountable. Listing for your first show, that's awesome. When's your first show? All right, next order. Wait, needs label. Tammy Tat is done. Next order up is Ash. We're gonna do Ash next. You love the shipping show? I'm glad. Ash has 2. She has 44 and 51. 44, 51, we just had it. What did I do with it? Oh my God. I lost it. 51. That's what I get. Nancy. Nancy's simply. All right, 44 and 51. 2 items. Ship it. Don't be scared of it. The best way to learn, just do not do with the new shipping settings, don't have 921 max shipping or max shipping turned on without priority mailboxes on. So if you have ground advantage selected, which is the default, and you just hop on and do reduce shipping, you're gonna lose a lot of money. So make sure you I'm being charged for anything overweight. I didn't pay. So like, look, this is my shipping spend. But when people show you this right here, shipping spend $2.34, that's not my actual shipping spend. Like my actual shipping spend is $4, $5, $6 is $9 so far, and I've completed $335 in earnings. I have heard that. Yeah, with ADHD, right? It's very interesting how that works. It's a real thing though. Okay, I'm grabbing a box of what I think we know. I have a big box. Wait. Only reduce shipping for flat rate setting and only for stuff that fits in flat rate boxes. Yeah, if you're running, yeah, so Nick, you probably, I forgot to respond to your text. I just realized you probably had it set on reduced shipping, right? Assuming you had it set on reduced shipping and you didn't realize that people bought a bunch of things and then you got charged by whatnot for the shipping over like the 775 or whatever. So don't have ground advantage toggled on. Yeah, do not have ground advantage toggled on for reduced shipping show. If you have ground advantage toggled on for a reduced shipping show over 5 pounds, Whatnot's going to automatically charge you. They're going to automatically charge you for all that weight instead of charging the buyer. Yeah, if you can do an accurate weight, that's probably the best way. But then it's also going to slow down your show. I am doing stuff like estate sales and digging in dumpsters. So I'm doing 8 to 11 ounces. But I know there are people who weigh their stuff and it helps them out because then they're not overcharging their buyer, they're not undercharging themselves. Thing with paper. But I'm trying to run auctions as quick as possible, move stuff as quick as possible, and I don't know, 8 to 11 ounces works well. Okay, this box weighs under 5 pounds. It weighs 3 pounds. Well, that's nice of them, I guess. $30. They're probably making bank off people, though. Honestly, they should be telling people, like, I don't know. They should have sent out an email saying, hey, if you do a reduced shipping show, you may have to pay a lot of money out of pocket. Like, I just feel like it's wrong as a platform. And if they're listening, that's fine. It's wrong as a platform to have sellers on here who are constantly told, do reduce shipping, like reduce shipping is the way to go. And then you do reduce shipping and you just lose a ton of money because you don't realize that these changes are going to make that happen. So like, it's not right. Whatnot's profiting. I'm assuming Whatnot's probably profiting off of it. But at the same time, Whatnot's probably been paying out of their own pocket for months on months now because of people doing inaccurate dimensions or people messing around and USPS charging them back because they haven't been charging the seller back. So maybe they're just trying to even their own pockets out. I don't know. But if everyone was just honest on both sides, there would be no issues. But, I mean, someone's paying for weights being off or for dimensions being wrong. USPS isn't just letting it fly. Like if you're changing your box dimensions to 555, USPS isn't just like, oh, awesome. We're just missing all of these boxes that are labeled 55. No, they're catching them. They're charging someone back. It's probably Whatnot that's getting charged, and Whatnot's probably pissed. I'd be pissed. But maybe I'm wrong. Okay, next up. We got, how can you offer reduced shipping and not get screwed? Your bids are going to be higher. That's how you're not going to get screwed, is if you have higher bids in general, because people are getting free shipping and they're bidding stuff up. But if you're a small seller and your bids are low, you're probably going to get screwed. I mean, that's just the truth. All right, we got ABA Glee. Aba Glee? I don't know how to say your name. Feel bad. You're here. Apologize. All right, she has 4 items. She has 35, 37, 42, and 54. 35, 37. Oh my God. 37. They're heavy. 35. Hopefully the rest are light. These alone are going to work a lot. There's weigh 3 pounds right there. 3 pounds on that. And they got a silver spoon. It's 35, 42, 42, and 54. 42 and 54. Dawn. 27, 16, 28. I don't know if it'd be closed. I'm just gonna watch that so I don't have to skip around. Oh, Nick, thank you so much for buying bubble wrap. I appreciate you. You are so sweet. Thank you. That means a lot. I just bought bubble wrap. It hurts my soul every time I have to buy it. I usually find it in the dumpster, but I'm using so much that it's just not feasible. 42, 35, 37, 54. What's 54? One second, let me watch this receipt. Video receipt 54 is, oh, is this coin? It definitely slipped down. So when I have two people help, like when I have another person helping me, my orders are already separated. Makes a huge difference. When I'm doing shipping by myself or shows by myself, I throw in a bin. Over here searching for stuff. I might have slipped like 8 at the bottom of this bin. This is Kevin Bacon. Start getting some more of these orders out here. Kevin Bacon. So that Chasing Antiques. Same Queen with the big glass piece. Same Queen. Chasing Antiques. There was another big glass piece. That was yours. There we go. Let's go together. It'll be fun. Lovely Lori. This is NJ Junk Hunter. Hello, Pride. Where the hell that one? Lovely Lori. Dawn. Backwoods is over there. So same thing. Backwoods. Backwards. Mom, let's fall off of something Scott's. I don't know what the damn point went. Leave. I'll have to come back to that. I don't know where that coin went. Okay. What are you doing for your shipping, Pika? No, I want to find this. It's one single coin. It's over here somewhere. 54. I should keep separating orders until I find it. All right, this is F Fraser. This is right. Dawn. Hello, Fry. Lovely Lord. There it is. Slid all the way down to the bottom of the bin. There it is. All right. This may still be under 5 pounds. I don't know. It may be under 5 pounds. Say a prayer. It's 3 pounds, 15 ounces without a box. You'll find a light box. Keep your light box. Keep light box. It's gonna be tall enough to protect their stuff though. Should be tall enough, I think. How many orders do I have left? This box is super light. It should be under 5 pounds. And it's under a cubic foot, so wrap up all this stuff. This order was a total of $43. If you're here right now, you kind of cooked me on this stuff. You got some good deals. How'd you set up your default shipping? I set it up, so I changed it after the show, after my last show. But my shipping is now under 5 pounds of having it be a flat rate box. And then over 5 pounds of having it set as ground advantage. Before I had it ground, and that's great, but I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it. If it goes into a flat rate box, it just costs you a lot, I'm sure. But I guess the show would depend on what type of items you're running. Like if you're running heavy glass pieces or heavy things that don't fit in a flat rate box or that fit in a flat rate box, you should probably use flat rate box setting. But if you're, oh no, guys. I think it really is going to depend on what you're running, what's going to be the best shipping setting. I'm not talking to you. I'm going to be talking to you in a second when I have to ship your order. Yeah, you're in trouble. One, as your run it, about clothing. What kind of clothing? Like, clothes are heavy is the issue. Clothes are heavy. Roll up. Yeah, you can still do flat rate boxes. So under 5 pounds, I think I'm going to start selecting flat rate box. If it's over 5 pounds and I'm running heavy items, or if I want to do big bundles, I'm going to get cooked. I can't use flat rate boxes. The shipping method is really good. Like the whole shipping thing with whatnot is really good if you're running light items, small items. It's great. That's when you're probably going to do the $7.75 or whatever it is max shipping. If you're doing light items and they'll fit in a cubic size box, then I do the whatnot shipping thing. Let me use this. But if you're doing heavy items and they don't fit in a cubic size box, I would change your shipping settings because you're gonna get cooked. Jewelry sellers, card sellers, yeah, do the $7.75 max shipping. You're gonna be fine. But if you're not, if you're a vintage seller, I don't think I would do that. Okay, their box weighs 4 pounds 9 ounces. 4 pounds 9 ounces is what this box weighs. So 5 pounds. Let's see what that would charge me. $0. $0 on that order. I'm not getting cooked too bad right now. Now, would my prices have been higher? What's up, NJ? I'm getting to your order soon. Would my prices overall have been higher if I'd done reduced shipping? Potentially. But the thing is that then I'm limited to what I can run. I can't be like, oh, here's a gigantic flat rate box full of stuff. I'll get cooked. Get more tape. Like being a dumpster, I can't run one single item. I get cooked. You want your flat rate boxes? That's why they're cheap. I might put my mic back on. I need to get water. I'm thirsty. It's hot out here. What's on the 7th? Print this label out. Print, even pages only, print. Charge my phone. All right, next up is Ready Charwa next. We're packing them right now. I've only paid. Yes, you can still use a setting to do flat rate. Yes, you can. So I have it set up under 5 pounds now. I'm doing a flat rate box. Over 5 pounds, I'm doing ground advantage, I think. I'm gonna start doing that. This show, I did ground advantage and ground advantage. I've paid $9 out of pocket for shipping so far. I could cash out right now, completed earnings. Completed earnings for 384. So 384, that completed earnings total is not taking into account the $9 that I'm paying in shipping. So that's still pretty. Okay, next up. Charwa, number one. Which was, what was these things? What's these? Yeah, number one. Man, I might have to pay on shipping on this one. Let's see. It's 1 pound 9 ounces is what this weighs. No, your boxes shouldn't cost you money. Guys, there are so many free boxes out there that if your boxes are costing you money, you need to go source your boxes for free. Because that's a crazy thing to be spending money on, in my opinion. I can tell you a million places that have free boxes. Oh my God. Thank you for the tip. You didn't have to do that. You did not have to do that. I am gonna roast you regardless though. Okay, so this order is gonna cost me less money though. I think it's gonna cost me less than it would have before. So it weighs 1 pound, 2 ounces. 1 pound, 2 ounces, which is 18 ounces. 18 ounces. It's gonna cost me $2.50. They paid $6 for the order. So if you're a small seller, let's say you're a small seller and you decide to run everything at $1, you're gonna be paying $1.50 to ship this order out. After fees, you're gonna be literally paying to ship your order out. That's why I do $5 starts. It's because I never want to pay to ship an order out. I'd rather just throw it back in the trash. Sorry. Even pages only. Prints. But it should be the case too if you're paying for your stuff. Like, don't be running things at $1, losing money. Your time is money. Everyone sees. You can get boxes from Barnes and Noble has awesome boxes. Sephora, Ulta, beauty stores. You live near any types of factories, they have boxes. It's a bubble wrap, packing supplies. There are times of the year where factories will actually throw out like they'll throw out like full entire box, like things of boxes like that. You see those are brand new boxes right there. Throw things out like that. But I get boxes from all over. Let's see if they have any more like that. No, Barnes and Noble and Ulta are one of the big ones I get them. Dollar Tree has some good boxes. They have smaller boxes here. Okay, next one. And we got Todd M. Todd is next. Yeah, you can also Poshmark. You should use them for Poshmark, but you can also use them for whatever you want, yeah. Number 2. Okay, we got Vive over here. NJ Jump Pucker is right there. Okay, number 2. If I do Cake Homes next, this was number 3. Cake Homes. It's gonna go in a poly mailer. That weighs 7 ounces. Cake Homes, generate label. $0 on that order. It was $5 sale. Straight profit on that. Poly mailers, I also find most of them in the dumpster, but I buy them on Amazon sometimes. Okay, this is, I just ripped the label. My God. Tape that on. Another order done. Free on Poshmark. Yeah, people keep saying they're free on Poshmark, so check there. Number 2. And number 4. 2, 4. 8 backwards. 8. Two, Todd M. Todd number 2. 8 ounces with the mailer. One of your seller, of course. You buy enough, you never. That's also true. I am doing pretty well on the ground advantage. I kind of like it. All right, 9 ounces. I might keep it the same. We'll see. 9 ounces. Todd. Generate the label. Is that a kid screaming right now? Friends. That's just so box low. They'd be too heavy and bulky to make a profit off of. Or I would. I sell the poly mailers sometimes when I find big lots of them. All right, another one done. Next one up is I have Faith and Mommy May. I'm not really going in order anymore. There's 5 and 9 and 4. 4. How much does this weigh? That weighs 6 ounces. It's gotta go in an actual box though. Top load. Let's pop it there. What's them? That weighs 13. It weighs 13 ounces. So make sure you change that on this end. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it, guys. If you're not following Perez Prince, give them a follow. Bookmark their shows. We're doing a nice little shipping show right now. 15 ounces because this weighs 13 ounces. I'm just gonna put it as 15 because why not? Save the changes. $0 in the front end. If you don't change it, it's gonna cost you money on the back end. Okay, it's gonna cost you money because USPS is gonna bill you. Whatnot's gonna charge you through USPS. Okay. That's printing out, even pages only, print. Printing. All right, 23 orders left. 23 orders left. Down from like 50, 45. It only gets faster as you go though. Should I cover that? All right, Faith. 5 and 9. 9. 6, 5. Jewelry gold. And 9 is this book right here. So close that up. Like these I found and I spray painted them. And I was told that they're ugly, but I don't really care. Because they had branding on them. They're free. Running out of boxes. Yeah. Size box. Choose if it is flat rate below 5 pounds. You can change it to ground in the correct weight like before. So I have it as this shelf right here. I had it as ground. But only these buyers, every single one of my buyers who bought more than one item, or more than the most they were paying was $7.75. But I was running light items. I think if I was running heavy items, I'd want to change it to be priority under 5 pounds. But the show was ground. Okay, this is gonna go in here. Jewelry in little box or something. Bag maybe. Wrap this full up. Is it gonna rain? No. Okay, Faith's farmhouse weighs 3 pounds. 3 pounds on that. I don't think you have to change it. Past I've used flat rate boxes with the flat rate wording covered for regular priority boxes. That works? My post office is super strict with that kind of stuff. 3 pounds. Yeah, but if you do it on the buyer end, like if you do it before the show starts, like if you run everything in 15 ounces, one, if you have it selected, if you have 921 max shipping on and you have priority or ground advantage selected, you're going to be paying a lot of money out of pocket because you're going to get charged for all that weight. So I wouldn't charge your buyer up front 15 ounces. I'd have a set of 8 to 11 ounces. I think that works well for me at least. And then if you're doing an advantage, not doing max shipping, you'll be fine. But yeah, that's where people are losing a lot of money is if they have ground advantage, the new default selected, and they're doing max shipping. Again, if you have ground advantage, which is the new default selected, and you're doing max shipping on your show, you're gonna have to pay money out of pocket on the front end. Like right here, right now, I would already have like a couple $100 I'd be paying out of pocket. So just be careful if you're doing max shipping. I didn't do max shipping on either of my shows. The way to avoid that is to default it to be flat rate box over 5 pounds. Flat rate box over 5 pounds is going to cap the amount that you pay at $12.21 or whatever it is. Oh, it depends. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. That means a lot. All right, next up we got Sin Queen. Sin Queen has 6, 25, 30, 85, 87, and 90. Does she have 2 orders or 1? She might have 2 orders. Sin. She has 1. So some of these people did stop ordering at 6 items, which is fine with me because their shipping reset. But also some people want to max out that shipping because they know they have 6 items and want to max that out. So maybe they would have bought more items if I did max shipping. I have no idea. Do I care? Not really, not right now. I think I'm still gonna pay money. Simply a 6, 30, 87, 87, 36, 25, 25, 97. Maybe I won't. I might not pay anything on this one. 97. Wait, 97. They must have 2 orders. Or failed payment. I hate how it doesn't show you failed payments that way. $85. 85, 87. What is this? 30. 30, 25, 6. 25, 6. I need 90. I hate that they disappear too. Oh, thanks for supporting the stream. I appreciate it, Brad. Thank you so much. 97 was the. No, 97. 90. This it, please don't be in. 90. What's 90? Damn it. 88. Watch the video receipt on that. I don't remember. Of course. Thanks for being here. Start singing. Thank God we got sound back then. What am I saying about singing? Oh, that witch was going to start singing. I'm listening to my video receipt because I want to be able to find this quicker. Okay. Did I put the sticker on the thing? I think I put the sticker on there. I got distracted. I got distracted during this time. That's why. I have only a couple more of these left. Here you go. All right. It's 2 little glass bottles. 2 little glass bottles. Why did it say 97? It must be 90. I have 2 Sin Queens. 90, 87, 97, 413, Sin Queen. Unless, let's see, unless I screwed up. Ready to ship. Sin. Okay. So that's what I did. All right. So that's what I did. No failed payment. This was 97. I had 2 orders for them. Okay. So all the items are in here. This is going to weigh less than 5 pounds, I think. Let's go. We got 3 pounds, 2 ounces. Nice, fun little glass piece to ship out. Sin Queen. I'm going to put this in a 12 by 12 by 12 box to protect it, I think. Or I can put it in this part. This box. It's a nice heavy box. Should still keep it under the weight. Smash this one, it should be fine. 11, 3, 8. It's gonna be a big enough box. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to wrap the crap out of this glass piece. Great. Big paper. Put this foam on it too. This foam and then small bubble wrap. I really am almost out of bubble wrap, so you have to put in the dumpster and go along with it. Hopefully it could be for the show. My God. Yeah. Think that would break in transit? Probably not, right? Have to really beat that one up. Still under 5 pounds. It's 4 pounds, 8 ounces. 4 pounds, 8 ounces on that. Sin Queen needs label. And I might get a water after this. Sin Queen edit. They probably can't. I try to make it so they can't. 5 pounds. When other people help me though, they're like, you're overpacking your stuff. But then, not no hate, but things break in transit. I get messages saying things break, and I'm like, see, this is why I packed the crap out of it. So I don't want you guys to message me saying your stuff breaks. Like I want you guys to message me because I want to make it right. But that's like the last thing that I want is to get a message like that. It means I failed on my end, dude. At the end of the day, USPS should be able to drop kick it as hard as they want, and it should survive in transit. What's up, Bid? How are you? I mean, we all know what happens with USPS. They don't get paid enough, and they drop kick packages. Like, pack your stuff so it doesn't break. Yeah, through Whatnot, like I have the Whatnot support now, so Whatnot, like I handle my own support. And when a package breaks in transit, if it's marked as it broke in transit, then I can file it automatically files a claim through USPS, and then Whatnot will refund me my money. So I'll pay out of pocket at the first originally, and then Whatnot will refund me if USPS accepts the claim, which most of the times they do, because the packages are being broken in transit. The Legos were all in pieces. Yeah, you're funny. Sin Queen's done. Scott's Mill, number 7 is next up. Number 7. Scott. 18. 28. Backwards over there. Scott. The heck was number 7? Oh, is that the label that came on? I think that was the label that fell off the package. Let me check. Scott. Video receipt. Video receipt with stones on it. It was. This is an easy order. It's my favorite type of order. I throw it in a poly mailer. Actually, I'm gonna put one of these gripper things on it, but it's just a box full of jewelry. Easy shipping on that. And it's under 15 ounces. or under 11 ounces. It's 9.5 ounces. Way better than packing glass. Orders generated, labels generated. And that puts us at 20 orders left. Backwoods is up next. I'm gonna get some water before I do backwoods. I'll bring you guys in. See, okay, this is so far. I need to cover these labels up on this package, but these packages we've done so far. Not too bad. Yes, no, you should leave them some nice little snacks. Also, I need to get a phone charger. And then there's the rest of the orders from Tony's, the show we did. 50% went to Tony. With the GoFundMe total and the show total, I'm sending $800 over to the GoFundMe. So thanks, guys. I just use other shipping labels to cover up the labels usually. Or let me take all those packages outside too. Or I find like little labels in the dumpster sometimes that I use. Take all these priority mailboxes outside. Man, I just ordered a bunch more USPS boxes too. Make sure I don't show my apartment number. And my phone is so hot. You can hear me even without the mic. I'm so thirsty. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys on here. Where is my charger? My phone charger. I'm gonna plug it in. No, this one's a slow charger though. Let me get an actual charger. Give me a second. I just got a PA late delivered from a whatnot seller and it says USPS ground printed on it. Are there boxes? No, there are not. You can buy USPS ground boxes, but they're like some of the most expensive boxes out there. I personally recommend that. I wish they had USPS ground boxes. Maybe they do. Some people have said that USPS does have ground boxes for a business service, I think. Maybe. I don't know if that's true though. I have to look into that. If you have a business account. Thanks for sharing the show. I appreciate it. All right, Backwoods is up next. We're doing 8, 21, 60, 68, 70, 8, 21, 60, 68, 70 Backwoods. They're already gonna have to go in a 12, 12, 12 box probably. This is 21. 60, 68, 70, 60, 70, 68. What did I say? 68, 70, 60, 68, 70, 60, 21, and 8 is the last one. 8. I can probably just stuff this all in this tin. And then wrap this tin and then put it in a box. And smash public transit to that in there. I think it's all gonna fit in the tin. Put these gripper things on the side of the tin so it doesn't all fall out. Strap that down. And What is that? Liquor store? Okay, this might be over 5 pounds. This might be 5 pounds. So it's 5 pounds, 12 ounces before putting it in a box. So we might cost $50. See? Put it in this type of box. What did you say? What are you talking about? What are these boxes? I don't like these boxes. You get them from Posh too? I need to look into that. Okay, that box is too small. That box is too small. Just use it for something else. Great, I can play Tetris. That box is too small too. That box is too big. This might be a good sized box. It's still cubic. Yeah. It's true. Why? They must have a good deal with USPS. That's probably why. I agree. Okay. This is going in here. I'm just gonna stuff the crap out of this with packing paper. Newspaper. This should be under a cubic foot, right? Yeah. What time is it? 7:40. Stickers. So oh my god, there's a million stickers on this box. Okay. Use these to cover it up. Just regular shipping labels. No big sticker. Another one on it. Great. You might enter. Not if it's under a cubic box size. Like this box is under 12 by 12 by 12, so I'm not changing it. Like it is. No, I don't, because I'm terrified of USPS. 11 by 11 by 10 is the box size. So I'm just leaving it 12, 12, 12. It's the same thing. I am gonna have to change my weight though, and it might cost me money for that. It's gonna weigh 6 pounds, 10 ounces. It's gonna weigh 610 on this, which is 6 times 16 plus 10 equals 6 times 16 equals plus 10 is 106. 106 backwoods fines. 106 ounces. It's probably gonna cost, what is it gonna cost? $3.94. $3.94. They spent $67. All right, so we got another $4. We're gonna add on our shipping charges. We're at 4.8. We're at $12 in shipping cost so far. Generate the label. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm happy to hear that. Confirm, and then I'm gonna update my totals and see what I've made versus the amount that I've paid out of pocket so far. So you guys can see if this is working out well. Hello, whatnot. Are you gonna generate my label? Let's sit here and stare at each other. Did it update the label? What's happening? Prints, even pages, 6 pounds, 10 ounces. All right, so $9 paid out of pocket on shipping so far, $447 earned. Not bad. 447 minus 9 be my total. take home so far. Minus 234. That's another shipping spot actually. Minus 234. So minus like 10, 11 bucks approximately. Still pretty good total. Okay, next person. It was off, but what I did was, what did I do on the show? I did ground advantage on the show. It was off, yeah. F Fraser is next up. They had number 10, 11, and 14. 10, 11, 11. 14. Okay. 1, 2, 3. These are under a pound. Oh my god. Here we go. Okay, so if you had weighed everything prior to running it, then you would not be paying averages, right? Yes, that's correct. If I, yeah. So I'm just doing the law of average. Yeah, it's like averages. So most of my packages, I mean, the differences are so minimal between a lot of the stuff that I'm running, like in terms of shipping, that I don't know if the buyer would actually care. Like if I was to run something at like 3 ounces, let's see, auction, like what does this shipping look like? Like if I was to take my 8 to 11 ounces and wait, cancel, let's pin that up, see what that says first. That's 8 to 11 ounces. Now let's say I'm to weigh this and do it as 4 to 7 ounces now. Okay, now what is it? What it changed to? How much different is that? 485. Yeah, so like maybe it's a huge difference in terms of what you're seeing on your end, and maybe you want to swipe more, but then it's gonna slow down my show, and people leave because your show's too slow because you're sitting around weighing items, right? So I don't know. I feel like it doesn't make a huge difference. I'll just pay money out of pocket if something's heavier. I'll take the loss if something's lighter. Let their buyers pay up on it. Well, let me change my shipping profile back custom. And that was a 6 item. Wait, what did I have it set at? 6 item box, max bundle 6. Save that again. Go back to buy it now. Pin. So I don't think it's gonna make a huge difference. I know, I can't believe that either. What was the last amount again? Ounces? It was 4 to 7 ounces. So like I just don't think that's a big enough amount to sit around weighing boxes, like or weighing items. Like I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's a big difference. Like if something's 2 pounds and I weigh and I run something for 2 pounds and it's running at 8 to 11 ounces, then my buyers are gonna pay up on that item because it's running at a lower weight. So it kind of evens out. It's like the law of averages. If they go to 12, 15, I can try that one sec. Finish this order real quick before I forget who it is. 735? What do you mean 735? What did I say about 735? 11, 10, and 14. F Fraser. What is this weigh? It's under. It's 3 pounds approximately. It's good. Yeah, people leave streams when you're sitting around like twiddling your thumbs weighing items. I have a custom shipping profile of 6 items per box. I do love Whatnot. It's changed my life. I love it a lot. I don't remember what I did without it. Like I was actually in a really bad place financially a year ago from today. I was in a really bad place financially. And Whatnot allowed me to get out of that financial hole. So it's a blessing for sure. That's why when people decide to be idiots and like report me for something stupid, like I get really upset because This is my livelihood. Like, I don't know what I would do without it. Like, it would, I mean, I'd pivot and figure something else out because I'm gonna be successful no matter what I do. Because it's just the drive that allows me to be successful. It's not just Whatnot, but Whatnot has been an amazing platform. Even Pages print. Notbot, I think I'm gonna switch to another service. Actually, it's good. It works well, but I think I'm gonna use Hot Label because it allows you to do other things that Notbot doesn't have in terms of features. What do you guys use? You guys, anyone here use Hot Label and love it? Yeah, I need to cover these labels on this box. Yeah, Hot Label apparently allows you to like Notbot's what I'm using to put the, I'll show you guys in a second. It generates my buyer names. So let me find my next order and I'll show it to you guys. Let me do this first here. Let's see what the box price is gonna be. The item price is gonna be if I do 12 to 15 ounces. Save, pin. See what that is? I'm gonna change it back to my actual shipping profile. But don't forget custom shipping profile. I have it set to 6 items per box. Save that. All right, so what did that say? It said 675. So I don't see a huge difference. So now it's what, 5 something? 525. Is that really gonna keep? I don't see it. I think it's a huge difference. I think it's even more imperative now to be running your things for 8 to 11 ounces because you're not going to lose a lot of money. If people are buying one item, it's only costing me $2.50, no matter where it's going, except for like Hawaii. But before, it was costing like $3 and something cents. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm still learning, just like everyone else is learning. There are people on the app who are going to act like they know everything, that they have the system figured out. No one has it figured out yet. It's too soon to have everything figured out. I don't have it figured out. I'm still learning. The other program, so here. So I'm gonna do D Paletta next, number 12. Number 12. So this might cost me money. It's 11 ounces. So this is what my labels look like right here. Auction 12. So the difference between Notbot and Hot Label. This is Notbot. Hot Label apparently allows you, so I could have these bins behind me. I could have all my bins behind me and it would assign the buyer a bin. So instead of having to go and be like, okay, Dawn has item 25, item 30, item 56. It would literally, during the show, it would assign the number 6 to Dawn. And I would go and put every single one of Dawn's orders in bin 6. So then I would just pull all Dawn's orders at the end of the show and put them in a box, which is incredible. So I think I might switch to Hot Label, but Notbot's been good so far, I guess. Anyways, this buyer's order is going to go in this box right here. So stays. No, so I'm not paying. The buyer's paying. So if the buyer decides to buy 18 items, they're going to pay to put it in another box because I don't want to have to pay to unbundle the ship. Amazon, I pack things pretty quick because I want to get them out of my space. I don't want to have to pay to unbundle the shipment. But then there are trade-offs. Like maybe my buyers aren't paying as much for my items because I'm not using reduced shipping. I don't know. I'm sure that's the case with some of my items, especially because other sellers are doing reduced shipping. But I don't really care, to be honest, not right now at least. Not with the items that I'm running. If I'm running smaller items, if I'm doing a show with all tiny little items, like all jewelry, I will do reduced shipping. I'll do 70-75 reduced shipping. But when I'm doing gigantic items, I'm doing big glass pieces like this. And they're not going for a lot of money, a lot of these. So to do reduced shipping would be a really bad idea. What's up, Junkie Jen? How are you? Okay, we got Noah Baller up next. I need to write him a thank you note. He blessed the show. What did I do? What did I do? I messed up my printer. Damn it. Hold up. Let me fix this. What's going on with my printer? I found a bunch of Zebra printers in the trash. How many times? You can unbundle as many times as you want. You can unbundle as many times as you want. It's just going to cost you money every time you unbundle. What is the cost of unbundling? Does anyone know what the new cost of unbundling is? I'm doing 8 to 11 ounces. Yes. So this order, I upped look at my weight on this order is 15 ounces. I just changed it on my end to 15 ounces. the buyer, when they were bidding, it looks like 8 to 11 ounces because that's what they're being charged for. But the package weighs 15 ounces, so I have to change that on my end before I ship it out, or USPS will charge me. Oh, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Guys, if you're not following Queen Risa, give them a follow. We're doing a seller support shipping show right now. Trying to figure out this new shipping together. So yeah, you'll get charged back. Thank you. I really appreciate it. All right, we're gonna write a note real quick. So I write notes to everyone who blesses the chat. We write a quick note to Noah. Okay. How the new shipping works. Post it from there. You still get 5 adjustments. Yes, you still get 5 adjustments from what I understand. So if you're new to Whatnot, I mean, I'd say this is probably a good show to watch. I also have a couple of YouTube videos up to explain shipping, but we're all learning this new shipping system together right now. So I have my shipping settings during this show set at ground, which is the new default. So if you have not touched your shipping settings since 2 days ago, Whatnot has auto defaulted it to be ground advantage under 5 pounds and ground advantage over 5 pounds. So, oh yeah, how was your first show? So that's how my shipping settings are on the show. Let's see how it plays out. I've paid $12 out of pocket for shipping so far, and my earnings are $447 on this show. So for $447 of earnings, I have paid $12 out of pocket. All right, Rooted Soul is next. 1331 3376. 1331 3376. 13. That corner's in this. 33. 31. 33, 31, 76. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 items in the box. Box weighs 3 pounds. Weight's good. Dimensions are good. Oh, that's good. That's awesome. Oh my God, the cutting board show would have sent me into a spiral. It would have been terrible. I shipped a couple of cutting boards earlier today because I sold them on the show the other day, where before Whatnot changed the policy. But even if you ran a show before they changed the shipping and you shipped after, and the new shipping things went into effect, you're still paying money out of pocket. So, and how do you do something if you're shipping it in an envelope and only one item? How much is it supposed to cost? 76 cents. If it's just in a like an envelope like this, it's 76 cents. As long as it's flat and it can be bent. Okay. That's smart. I had no idea that it was gonna charge. So all right, 3 pounds, $0, save, and generate my label. We are kind of almost done. Not really, but kind of. So those big ass glass pieces back there. Even pages prints. Yeah, bone millers are, I think these are too. So they can't really be bent. All right, next up is Icebox giveaway. Generate that label. Easy for that one. Starbucks gift card. Cover these labels up. Even pages only. Print. this. They labeled on this box. This. Oh my bad. It's probably fun. It's done. Next one up is NJ Junk Hunters 15/22/64. 15. 64. What? Yeah, 64. All right, 3 items. All right, sounds good. Thanks for hanging out. NJ Junk Hunters had 3 items. Should go in a relatively small box. So it can no longer go in a priority no box with such a ground advantage under 5 pounds. So gotta go in a brown box, gotta go find one that's the right size. It's gonna cost me $0 for that. It's light under 5 pounds. This box too small. This box is too small. Bigger than that, small than that. I don't think I brown boxes. I'm the perfect size box. Let's go. I know. I want to go on that cruise too. It is way overdue. It is definitely way overdue. That's oh god, that's one of those rollers. Okay, this weighs 3 pounds. 3 pounds. Giant belt label. It's a nice tape gun. I know. I love it. It works really well. It's my favorite. I have another one. I don't really like it though. All right, that's done. Oh my goodness. 13 orders left. 13 orders left. One of them is just a thank you note. So might be another giveaway in there too. I had to show clear today. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that now. That's gonna be a fun one to do. Oh, a giant item. Maybe I'll do like 2 of those so you guys can see what that one looks like. That show. All right, I'm gonna do 16 next. 16 is this Cabbage Patch Kid thing right here. That is not fitting in a probably like 2 pounds, 3 pounds maybe in the box. No, it's not going to charge me because it's under 5 pounds. As long as it's under 5 pounds and under a cubic foot, you don't get charged. As soon as it exceeds, so if you had a box that was 12, 14, 12, or a box that was 5, 1, even 1 ounce over, it's going to be a lot more money. So this box right here, it's 1 item going to Loretta or something. 3 pounds. Lorette, 3 pounds. Gonna cost me, I'm assuming $2.50 to ship this out. It's costing $2.50 because they only bought 1 item. That's not a lot of money at all. It went for $5, so I made $2.50 on that for fees. I made like $1. Okay, print that. Even pages only. Print. Next up, Mike. 19 and 17. Mike, 19, 17. Super easy order. These are my favorite types of orders. Using $1 and tape. I did. Just about did. Okay, Mike has these little tape measure things, 19 and 17. Take these. How am I gonna do this? Paper. Put that in a box. They fit in the box. These will fit in a little box, I think. 8 to 11 ounces. Oh, good. I'm glad it's been helpful. I feel like there's a good amount of items. Yeah, 8 items I'd say is probably good. It really depends on what you're running, where I would determine your custom shipping profile. So I do 6 because there are times, like a lot of times, when those 6 items will add up to a cubic size box. But if I was gonna do a show with like just small items, like I have a bin of just small items, I would do a reduced shipping show and change my shipping settings. But like if you're gonna be running like some gigantic glass jar and then a bunch of other stuff like storage unit, live unboxing, I'd probably do a custom shipping profile. Or say YOLO and YOLO it and do reduced shipping. Like it might be okay. It'd be fine. What's up, Witch? So you sell glass. If you're a glass seller, I probably would have to reduce shipping. I thought I just booted you from the show on accident. Who buys? I'm getting to your. I literally reversed the order of what I was doing because I didn't want to ship those big glass pieces. So I went back to the beginning of the show, and I'm working my way up, so I can just get them the entire time I'm packing. Next up, we got Viviv, 18 and 20. It's 2 easy things. 18 and 20 are 2 little toys. My favorite types of orders. Viviv, I love you. You're here. You're the best. And I probably sold these for just about the same amount as some of those glass pieces, FYI. It was $13 for two of these little things. These are going in a bubble mailer. I put some. I'm a little bit OCD with my orders. I put some newspaper around them. I'm not tossing yours in a bubble mailer. Get out of here. And I'm gonna generate her label. What? Don't tell her that. What? Don't tell her what? That I love her because she bought 2 little things of toys. I said she's my favorite. Bree said, "What? She's such an ass." All right, there we go. She gets so mad when I run glass. I get it because it takes a lot longer, but I really shouldn't. Like, I shouldn't start picking it. I can stop picking it up in the dumpster because, in all honesty, like that was a $13 order. Let's do an order with glass now. See how long that takes me and how much money I'm making. I was just here when you started. Then I had to go. Then I just came back. How much you up onto the shipping? I'm up to $5.9 plus 13, 16, like $17 on shipping. I've cashed out $6.14. So $6.14, $17 paid. Pretty decent profit. Okay, next up, we got another Starbucks gift card. We're gonna generate that. 809. My label's taking forever to generate. Even pages only, print out. I gotta write a thank you note to someone. Okay. Their name is Dia Mary Oletta. DIAMR. Okay. Thank you letter written. That puts us down to 8 orders, I think. Let's generate that one. Even pages only. Print. Yeah, Hello Cries next. 8 orders left. She was so mad. It didn't cost anything to ship either. She was so mad. Okay, who is this? We got Hello Cry. What are the items for them? 67, 66, 23. 67, 66, 23. 23. $67, 66. It should be under 5 pounds. It shouldn't cost me any money to ship out. It's under a cubic size box. So most of my buyers aren't even ordering 6 items. Like they're not even if they did have max shipping, like they're not maxing out their box. You see that? Like most of these are like 3, 4 items. Like 6 items was what I did based on the average of what my buyers actually are buying. All right, 3 items. I grab a box. It should fit in this box. She's not funny. Of course I miss you. I miss you. Man, I would have had you packing these orders. You kidding me? Just kidding. No, it would have taken me half the time though. How many buyers went over 6 items? Like 1 buyer. Only 1 buyer went over 6 items this show. I had 45 shipments to start off. And I sold 100 items. So most of my buyers are repeat buyers. Okay, what is this weigh? This weighs 4 pounds, 6 ounces. So it's not going to cost me any money to ship out. Save changes, generate label. What's a 4 out of 10? 4. Even pages only. Print. I would fit them in a flat rate. You can't use flat rate anymore. But you would. You tried to. I realized that on the show that we did before you left, Bree and I just finished shipping it, like before I started doing the show. And it costs money. They put the changes into effect. Like those shipping settings were different. They were set for like, the old shipping settings. And so it cost money for like anything that was, I don't know, it cost a decent amount. So like it was costing like, yeah, it was costing me some money. So I was scared to do this show. I was like, damn, I told everyone I think I have a shipping system in place and I'm paying out of pocket on these orders. But it's not, the thing is it's not, priority is not the default now. So as long as your orders are under 5 pounds, you're pretty much doing a great job shipping. Their 7th item starts in the box. Yeah. Kevin Bacon. But if you think about it, it's like they're paying $2 for shipping. Like each item that they're buying, they're essentially paying $2 for shipping on each item. if you do 6-item bundle, which I think is pretty damn good. But all right, 26, 39, 57. Kevin Bacon. 26, 39, 57. Put all those over here already. 39, 57. So if you have 6 items per box, you're doing 8 to 11 ounces. You're adding that up 6 times, which goes under 5. Yes, it does. Yes. Yes. That is correct. But I'm just doing a law of averages. So like some people are gonna, I'm gonna run some items that are gonna be like this, that are over a pound. Then this is probably like 6 ounces, 7 ounces, 6 ounces. So it evens out in the end. It's like the law of averages. All right, there's 26, 39, 57, 57. What was this? 39, 26. Over here. Great, it's a big glass piece. Okay, wonderful. It's still gonna be under 5 pounds though. I just hate shipping glass. Kevin Bacon. Okay, let's see this big glass piece. Look at their total on this order, guys, was $17. $17. Wonderful, right? But when I showed you guys the toy order, that toy order for 2 items was $13, and I didn't have to ship out some big obnoxious glass piece. So this is why I don't like doing glass, is because it takes me longer. There's the risk of it breaking in transit, and it's just a pain in the ass. It's just a pain in the ass. Yes, what Scott said. So as a seller, people do say like, oh, one get this stuff for free. You can complain. Because my time this is taking 5 times the amount of time as a toy order. So keep that into consideration when you're selling glass. And I literally mumble and complain to myself. I've complained to myself when I'm shipping glass by myself. So I was complaining on a live stream. Oh my god. Damn it. Kevin Bacon, if you're here, I love you. I really do. Yes, you'd have to pay for the next box shipping. So it's probably another $7.75. So unbundle. We'll check it out. Let's see in a second what it would be to unbundle. Okay. I don't think this is gonna break a transit. So I can't use a flat rate box now. I have to use different $70,000 for you. Ow. Should be good. Oh yeah, yours is coming up. So I'm gonna complain about yours too when I get to it. Oh, what type of this? This under a cubic foot? What size is this box? 15 by 11. 15 by 11 by 8. We're good. Have you packed my order? I'll check in a second. I don't remember. Do we remember if we packed Ash yet? Sorry, they're all useless. No one's been paying attention to me. No one's been paying attention. I think we did. Yeah, we did. We packed your order. It was 2 items. It cost me no money. Cost me nothing. Yeah, you did. You yeeted it. Oh man. I don't remember. What was it? I don't remember what it was. All right. 1, 2. I'm getting distracted. 3. What was my third item? I just lost it. The sign. Like, do I need to bubble wrap this sign? Probably. Probably should. I'm almost out of bubble wrap them. Oh my god. right, let's put some packing paper in here. Paper and newspaper. $8.19. So when can I? No, I can't use the flyer for anything. Damn, I just placed an order for flat rate boxes too. It's probably kind of dumb. Okay, this box weighs 4 pounds. Kevin Bacon. 4 pounds. Pound. If I find, I'll probably find another one in the trash I can sell at some point. I'm sure it is heavy. I love that tape on the 4 pounds. Generate, save changes. It's the Uline safeguard. It might be cheap. I don't know how much it is. I got it for free. All right, let's put some labels on the side of it so they don't get charged by the post office. Right here. Should be good. Prints out Kevin Bacon, even pages only. Print. Next up, Tan Jam. I have not. No. Not into that. We have 6 orders left, guys. 6 orders on this show. All right, next up is, who did I say? Tan Jam. 2450 69. 2450. 24 69.50. Oh great, more glass. 83. 2450 69 83 88. All right, 2 glass jars. Pack them over here. Put them in this nice little cubic size box up here. Take this out. Keep going. Oh my God. Just messed up my tape gun. Oh, this is self-show. It's so bad. I have so much glass in that show bag. All right, 69. This thing. Should probably put a piece of bubble wrap on it. So. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even know. Easy. All right, last piece over here. Sweating. Okay. We add some packing paper in the box. Make sure they're all 2.5. I think I did 7 for it. Get out of here. Now we're just gonna stay under 5 pounds. So real fun. Raid? Who raided me? Babe, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. $12 out of pocket now. We're at $12. We're about to see if this package puts us over. Bid, how was your show? How was your show? When's your next one? What did you sell today? This package weighs 6 pounds, 2 ounces. I'm gonna pay money out of pocket on it. I'm going to pay out of pocket. No doubt. All right, let's see what I pay. 6 pounds, 2 ounces, which is 6 times 16 equals 96, 98 ounces. 98 ounces. I'm gonna pay $2.67. It's not bad. Okay. Now let's say that this package was 14 by 12 by 12. I'm automatically, if this package was to be over a cubic foot, this is where you're gonna start to pay a lot more money. Look. So if I put 14 by 12 by 12 in, which is over a cubic foot, that's how much it would be. Now I'm gonna go back to 12 by 12 by 12. Look at, I'm trying to just put you guys this side so I don't show the address. 12 by 12 by 12. Even over the weight, it's only $2.67. Now let's say it was 18 by 12 by 12. Becomes $8.67. Okay. Now let's say it was, wait, what did I say the weight was? Let's say it was 96 ounces and 18 by 12 by 12. Let's say it is instead 120 ounces. 120 ounces. It's still saying the same. It's staying the same. So it's actually cheaper right now, it looks like. It's cheaper to have a bigger box and a heavier box than it was before. Interesting. Okay. Let's go back to 80 ounces. 12. I'm only paying $2 out of pocket. So not too bad. 96, I said right. 98 ounces. $2.67. All right, save changes, confirm. We gotta add that to our ledger. We're now at like 15. I put it back to the box size because it's only 12 by 12 by 12. 267 on that. So we're now at like 15 bucks on shipping approximately on this show. $15 paid out of pocket. Now, if I was to reduce my box size, which a lot of sellers do, to 555, I might be $0. But I don't do that. Okay, let's print the shipping label. Even pages, print. Okay, next order, Lovely Lori. Please don't be glass, Lovely Lori. That's number 32 and 27. 32 and 27. I really don't want to pack any more glass right now. I love God. $30. 82. What did I say? Lovely Lori. I would pass on it. Yeah. I would definitely pass on it. 27 and 32. I find that dumpster all the time. I leave them every time I find them. Oh, Lovely Lori, I love you so much. If you're here, I just want to let you know you're amazing. Got two small little things. We got a deck of tarot cards and this. $10 on this order. Okay. No more cutting boards. That's great. I'm gonna put this in a small box. I don't want to roll around. I'm having a shortage. Use packing paper instead. Put it in a box. Because it's just not worth it for the amount of money that I make on them. Unless I was starting the boards for high, I'd rather like do anything else. So cutting boards. I don't know. It's rough. I'm gonna try rugs at some point though. We'll see how those go. Okay, this should be able to go in some top. Case antiques, I'm not excited for your room. I'm looking at it out of the corner of my eye right now. Small rugs. Yeah, but I'd set up a custom shipping profile. I'd set up a custom shipping profile, figure out how many boxes you think your glass is gonna take up. Like a 12, I would look at a 12 by 12 by 12 box. Like a box this size. I would figure out how many pieces of glass you think are gonna fit in this box, and then figure out how much your glass pieces weigh compared to 5 pounds. Because this box right here, if you can keep your weight at 5 pounds, and you can keep the size at this size, 12 by 12 by 12, it's gonna cost you $0 to ship it out. As soon as it goes over that, it's gonna start costing money. But it's not significant. It's not significant compared to how, I don't know. Okay, Lovely Lori. Let's generate the label. Give me one sec. Generates, and it was $26. Well, how much was the order? Sorry. He's putting the currency mark for pounds. Was it $26 or 26 pounds? Oh, you're saying it was pounds. I see. I understand now. Okay. It was 26 pounds. How much did that probably cost you an arm and a leg? I'd probably unbundle it. And do a 6-pound box and a 20-pound box. Anything over 20 pounds becomes super, super expensive. Like let's say this person right here. Here, I'll show you this. If I take this person and I make their box, they ordered 11 ounces worth of stuff. Let's say I made it 30, 20, 21 pounds. The 12 box size. There's no, I did 21 ounces. I was like, what? It becomes $32 to ship this out. Look at this. This is why I do not sell. This would be $32 to ship it out. They paid $5 in shipping, so that's $37 in shipping costs that are being paid to USPS. 26. I didn't change the box. I let it go at 26. It only cost you $3. That's nice. A lot of the time it's going to cost you a lot of money. So I unbundle. So I would have unbundled that shipment and it would have only costed me, it would have cost me a lot less. But yeah, weight will kill you. All right, Dawn is next. She's 28, 38, and 96. 28, 38, and 96. 28, 38. You little jerks didn't even bid on these things. These things were sick. I got $5 for these things. I'm just saying. I thought they were worth each one of these $5. They're glass. This order was $16 total. All right. And this might be over 5 pounds too. So this is when it really starts to suck. This is when it really starts to suck, is when you have heavy orders and you little jerks. You have heavy orders and you're not getting a lot of money for this stuff. And it's glass. These things you guys didn't pay up on. I was very sad about it, actually. All right, let's see what this is called. That's okay. You win some, you lose some. Some things go for high, some things go for low. I'll average it out in the end. I also think I'm about to run out of bubble wrap, so that's nice. You don't say hi to me like that. What the heck? I'm targeted every time I come in here. What's this guy doing? Yeah, because you're always buying glass. All right, there's this. This is done. This order is definitely going to cost me a couple bucks at least. Oh, Lord. Okay, let me get a... What am I going to put this in? Nope, not going to fit in. That's great. All right, cubic size box. It should fit in a cubic size box. They're not worth a lot of money, but like they're worth more than $5, that's for sure. And if I knew they were gonna go for $5, I probably too many jerks. I think I missed low for those for sure. If I knew they were gonna go for $5, I probably just wouldn't have picked them up in the dumpster. But you know, at the end of the day, I'm happy someone got a good deal. They're a repeat buy. Giving a good deal is how you get people to keep coming back. So see what it is. All right. Packing my $16 order. See how we want it. Wrap this up. So I sold those, remember, I sold those toys earlier. Sold those toys earlier for the same exact price, basically, that I sold all this for. Oh, hi, Bree. Have you even said hi to me? What the heck? So mean. Chasing Antiques, you're next up. And I'm gonna complain when I pack yours too. Why did I do this to myself? She did? No, she didn't. You're leaving? No, don't leave. Don't leave. Okay, I have officially ran out of bubble wrap, so that's awesome. Great. Poor Brie. Poor Brie. Hi, Brie. I don't like that. You're being too nice. All right. Put this in a box. F trucking. You're lurking in here. These I'm gonna put in a little poly mailer because I'm out of bubble wrap. Okay, I lost track of how many items I put in the box. That was 1, 2. These are what are gonna send me over the edge. I probably should not have included these, but I did. So 3. Wait, that was 2. This is 3. Great. Oh my god. I should never have sold these things. 3. I'm gonna go on this thing. How many items in this order? It was 3. You guys think it's gonna be over the weight? I think it might be. 6 pounds, 8 ounces is what it is. 6 pounds, 8 ounces. 7 pounds and a 12 by 12 by 12 box. It's $3.94. So after that, I am making $12 in the order for fees. After fees, I'm probably making like $8 on that whole order. If you don't get your shipping supplies for free, then you're probably taking a loss. Chasing Antiques is next up. $19. That was not fun. I will never pick those up again. Ever. All bar tab will be left in the dumpster going forward with the cast iron pans. There's only one soap. Get out of here. Okay, chase an antique. The key is to keep it under 5 pounds, yes. But it's not a significant amount of money that you're paying out of pocket, even if it is over 5 pounds. It just eats into your profits, and that sucks. If you were running everything for $1 and all 3 of those things went for $1, which is very likely to happen in a new streamer show, you're going to be paying to ship that order out. After fees, you're going to be paying like $6-7 to ship an order out. So it's not smart to run things at $1 as a new seller. If you're running like heavy stuff like this. Chasing Antiques is your order. Get another cubic size box. $16 total of this. Or wait, no, $19 what this cost. What are we learning? I'm not a streamer. Oh yeah, you're not a streamer, are you? You're learning how to tape a box. Bree, if you're here, pay attention. I sell baseball cards. So if I was you, I'd probably do the max shipping of $7.75 or whatever. You're never gonna, unless you're selling like big bulk lots, you're probably never gonna break over 5 pounds. Yeah, she doesn't know how to use a tape gun. Do you guys in here like struggle to use a tape gun? Ow. You do? No. Yeah, after a while it becomes like very intuitive. When I first started, I did struggle. At this point, she's been helping for a while. She should know how to use a tape gun. Me too. That did happen. I tried to play it off too. Okay. Nice little cubic size box. Throw some paper at the bottom of this. What time is it? 8:42. And then I'm just gonna throw the stuff in there like this. Drop it up in paper. Oh no, I'm gonna fill it up first. Pack these faster. What do you mean pack them faster? This takes forever. I'm packing damn glass right now. Hating my life. But guess what? I haven't lost that much money. I've only lost $14 and I'm almost done. So I'm zooming. I kind of like packing like this because if someone decided to say like something was missing from their box or something broke in transit, you'd have a clear video receipt of like you packing it. It's kind of cool. You like use your thing. You don't like you like she doesn't respond to me. I try to talk because I'm like I get bored and I'm just packing. I don't want to do anything but pack, and she doesn't let me talk. She like doesn't respond. I'm talking to myself. Well, talk to himself. Okay, you get this big bubble wrap right here. How nice of you. The good stuff. It helps to watch or just pack it. Makes a good podcast. I actually can't really listen to people when I'm listening. It's that struggle. If I'm listening and I'm trying to listen to someone, I screw up my item subscription. I can mute them. Pack this up. Do we need to make custom shipping profile for small items if we're still doing? Wow, I'm ahead right now. If we're still doing the 775. Okay, wait. Let me answer the first question first. Do we need to make a custom shipping profile for small items still if we're doing the 775? I think you do. It would depend on if you need the stuff to bundle. Because they don't have max bundling on anymore on Whatnot. So there's no max bundling. It's gonna just continue to it's gonna continue to add the people's orders. It's not gonna ever unbundle them. So if you want the max bundling on, yeah, you can do your own custom shipping profile. If not, 1 second. Oh my god, I'm struggling. Hold up. What I just do? I really need to fix this. Can you guys hear me? Probably not. Can you guys? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No, am I muted now? Yeah, you can hear me? I'm gonna try to hook this back up so I can walk away from you guys. Is it better or worse now? Like, does it sound like I'm talking through a mic or not talking through a mic? Okay, if I cut out, let me know. It sounds good. Okay. Not talking through a mic, so this might not have hooked up. I don't know what happened. You muted your phone? Okay, I'm almost done with yours. Let me finish it. So, I don't remember what I was talking about. Damn it. What did I do? Okay, I think your order should be fine. I think it should be fine. You know, I'm gonna wrap it in this just to spite you since you ordered big glass pieces. I'm gonna make sure I put like 5 layers of this super sticky tape on here so it takes you some time to unwrap it. Sound good? Have fun with this. Let's do that, roll that up, do a few more layers of it. Go. Perfect. And then I'm gonna take some tape it up, tape it up a little bit for you too. There it is. You can throw some packing paper in there. Yeah, all right. We good? Now you guys can probably hear me, right? Better? Okay. Generate the label. All right, we have 2 packages. Is there any more glass? So help me God. I think we're done with the glass. We are done with glass. Even pages only. Print. About to start narrating for me. Which was about to start singing yesterday. I don't know what would be worse. Okay, 2 orders left, guys. 2 orders left. We have Carmela and Nancy. Nancy got 4 items. She got 36, 56, 61, 73. They should all be right here. 56, 61. 4 items. We got a bunch of flowers, a teapot, and a little knife. Hopefully they fit in a cubic size box. Let's pray. It should. Ow, I just smacked myself in the face with the box. I had no failed payments yesterday. Look at that. Just hilarious the night at the dumpster. Oh, she was something. I told her, like, when she's trying to talk in my chat or in the red chat or whatever, it's different. But like in person, she can say whatever she wants. 2, 3. Have to wrap the top of this tea kettle. I thought was super cool too. It only went for $5. My sister, she wasn't here. Witch was here. My sister, I think, is coming back on Monday, so I'll only get a little break before someone else here. Put that in there. I need to wrap the top of this tea kettle with the tiny bit of bubble wrap that I have left. And then my sister's streams are a hit. People do like those. How far? She lives like 6 hours away, 5 hours, 5.5. She lives in Buffalo, New York. All right, let's throw some packing tape on top of it. It should be under 5 pounds. Fixing a cubic top. Should cost me $0 to ship. The next order is going to cost me $2.50 to ship out, I think. This is 3 pounds. It's like 4 pounds. Edit shipping details, 4 pounds, 0 ounces, save changes. What's up, Kane? How are you? Generate label. And then we'll see what the total out of pocket paid was on the show. What the heck is that? Bree, are you here? Bree? She leave my ass? What's up, Kane? I wasn't signing. I was signing for you. What are you talking about? She's the worst. All right, print this out. Even pages only. There's a cat. You're singing. And this cat is you see this thing? You should see my license plate. I don't really give a shit. It's just chilling right outside my car. I've never seen that one outside my car. Boots, I think that's what she named it. That's what Brie named it. It's a lot of boxes. It is. And I have another show to pack still, but want the cat? I'm taking the cat. All right, that's done. What do you want? What are you doing? For real? Okay, well, I'm gonna keep doing my thing, okay? All right, from the cat. Next up, Carmela, 58, 1 item. It's gonna cost me $2.50 to pack this, to ship this out. I forgot something in Nancy's package. I hate my life. I forgot to put the knife in. All right, hold up. Please hold. I've only messed up 1 order, and I noticed immediately, so whatever. Cat distracted me. It's the cat's fault. Order. Thoughts have been fixed. People are getting all this content for free. You ought to have a timer. He said 0. That's kind of smart. I should do that. What did I make? Let's see. How much money have I made on the stream? I made $34. Minus $5 because someone blessed the chat. I made $29. Plus $20 because I got tipped. So, I mean, I got paid to pack. I don't care. And so, yeah. Exactly. And I get to teach people. You know, I'm getting paid more than I get paid on YouTube. So I take it. I will take it. I'm not monetized yet. Okay, Carmela. Let me put some tape on here. Cat, get. This is gonna have to go in a box, I think. What is this thing? Classic backpacking stove. I'm gonna put it in a box. I don't really know what it is. It fit in this size box? Like, this is where the flat rate boxes were nice. Oh, it fits. Let's go. Aw, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Well, you didn't even have any excess shipping. You didn't even have any excess shipping, but you basically covered excess shipping for the entire show. You basically covered it for the entire show, except I got paid like less than $20 out of pocket for shipping on this show. So REI heater thing, camper, whatever. I don't even know what I sold. 2 pounds. 2 pounds. Total out of pocket on that is going to be $2.50. I appreciate it. I mess with you, but I appreciate you. All right, $2.50. So let's see what my total cost of this show was. This was with ground advantage selected for under 5 pounds and ground advantage selected for over 5 pounds. 250, that's 5, 9, 19. Wait, so that's 5, 9. That's 19. That's 23, 26.67. 26.67 I paid out of pocket on shipping. Now I'll tell you guys my total. What I'm gonna cash out. Okay, so 26.67 I paid out of pocket. The total I'm cashing out from the show is $755.63. $755.63. So the total amount that I'm making after fees on this show, after fees and shipping, because the total number that they gave me, look, this is the total number that Whatnot told me that I made for the show. Now, Whatnot is not showing you your actual shipping spend. This is $2.34. This is not your actual shipping spend. My actual shipping spend was all this. I calculated it. So I'm making, what is that? 755.63 minus 26.67. I can't do that in my head. It's like 730 something. Like 730. I don't know. Over $700 still made on the show, so I'll take it. I will still take it. And yeah, I didn't have any allowances left, so that was just straight up me paying out of pocket for things. Jamal is the cat. That's not Jamal. That's Boots, I think. She knows the cats. I don't. So do you guys have any more questions? I'm gonna pack this estate sale show. Not right now though. No max shipping though. No max shipping set. I sold about 106 items sold. I'd say about 6 of those were giveaways. I only sold 100 actual items. I sold 100 actual items. I paid $26 out of pocket, and I was using actual dimensions. So I wasn't lying about my dimensions. I did ground and ground. If you want to change around dimensions, do it. I mean, I'm not condoning that. I'm not saying you should change your dimensions and lie to USPS. I never think that's a good idea. But if you want to do that, there are sellers who do. They get away with it. So be it. This is me doing it with correct dimensions in. USPS is auditing me. I have to put correct dimensions in. So I weigh each thing. I put proper weights. I put proper dimensions, and I paid $26 out of pocket. I've ran everything at 8 to 11 ounces, and I had a 6-item bundle. So I had a 6-item bundle. So 6 items bundled in one box. And if you want to learn how to do that, how to set up the custom shipping profiles, my last YouTube video, the long form video, was about how to set up a custom shipping profile. And it also walks you through how to do things, how to set up your show the way I set this one up. So I also have a flat rate box setting, which is going to actually cost more money now. I have to figure out. So hopefully that was helpful, guys. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Learn to buy more glass because it doesn't hurt. We'll have fun opening it. You might not want to buy glass after that. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm about to raid out, okay? I need to go walk a dog. And yeah, all right, let's go raid Limitless. I raided her with 2 people earlier because I was testing out shipping. So let's go raid her with 40. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks again for hanging out. Bye, guys.